over the last few days, people started noticing a change in their feeds. So now you don't get any political content from someone you do not follow unless you physically go into your account and change certain settings. It turns out that Meta, which owns Instagram, has started restricting users' access to political content just months before the election. So anything that has to do with laws, elections, or social topics will be limited. Joining me now is journalist Michael Schellenberger, founder of Public on Substack. Michael, now, this is supposed to be for all political content, but I just want to remind viewers that Mark Zuckerberg, who owns, of course, the old Facebook, poured more than $350 million into the 2020 election via, all the nonsense in Pennsylvania. So what's he up to here?
Yeah, well, hey, it's good to be with you, Laura. Yeah, I think it's worth going back to 2017. You might remember everybody blamed Facebook at the time. Not everybody. The Democrats blamed Facebook at the time for Trump's election. The people that had lost Brexit a few months earlier also blamed Facebook for losing the Brexit vote in Britain. And Zuckerberg actually was pretty strong. He said he defended the right of people to deny the Holocaust on Facebook. Fast forward 3 years later, and he caved in on everything. There had been a huge advertiser boycott led by organizations very close ties to the intelligence community that were putting a lot of pressure on him. He made up a reason suggesting that there was some evidence showing an increase of anti-Semitic hate speech on Facebook and real-world violence. They can't trace those things, and we documented recently that even with a big increase of hate speech, it doesn't translate into real-world violence, happily. The real issue here is obviously politics. Zuckerberg, in response to all the pressure from Democrats to not have Republican and conservative content, he's just shut it all down, and he's done it again. He restricted the content earlier, really a year or two ago, and then he's been restricting ever since, and he's doing it again right now.
Yeah, this is why everyone has to be on platforms that don't do this. X doesn't do it. I know Truth Social has their big announcement tomorrow. But we reached out to Meta, which told us this announcement expands on years of work on how we approach and treat political content based on what people have told us they wanted, Michael. And now people are going to be able to control whether they would like to have these types of posts recommended to them. What?
Yeah, it's really, I didn't know about the change until I saw the news coverage. I had to go in, I couldn't even find it in my settings very easily. Look, obviously they're running away from being controversial, having people criticize them for feeding them content that they think would be, pro-Republican. That's really the target here. It's been the target the whole time. The mainstream news media is so heavily dominated by the liberal democratic perspective that social media now is where they're trying to basically exterminate any free flow of different information. Yeah. So I think it's very clear what's happening. I think you're right. It means that it actually, I think, hopefully increases demand for alternative platforms, including X, formerly Twitter, where you do get recommended content, including content you may not agree with, but at least there's some free flow of information, which is exactly what the First Amendment was created to protect.
But again, I'll just repeat to everybody, you're big people. You can figure out what you like and don't like, but the idea that Mark Zuckerberg is going to stand there and say, oh, because I got a lot of, CRAP from the left after Trump won in 2016, I'm just going to say none of this is allowed. I just think that's pretty convenient, given that Trump is doing really well. Michael, it's always great seeing you. Thank you.
Hey, Sean Hannity here. Hey, click here to subscribe to Fox News YouTube page and catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You will not get it anywhere else.